So let's look at how did Yeshua defeat the adversary. And we bring about this point of law. Law is knowledge. The Constitution is where the laws of the kingdom have been written for us, the kingdom citizens of heaven and the earth. Remember, the scriptures contain the Constitution. Constitution, there you'll find our legal rights, privileges, benefits of being a citizen of the kingdom of heaven. Now let's look at this. Matthew 4:1-4, and this is the scripture version. So I use this translation because it leave the names in their original form, and it get rid of all of the English colonization. Okay, then Yeshua was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tried by the devil. Notice, it said to be tried. He was on trial. Listen to this right here. He was on trial because he was the last or original Adam. He was the pattern that the Father used to make man by. So he was the last and the original. He is the original, okay? This is why he came. Now, Adam, remember, lost in the trial. Adam, Masa Neged, the name that the Father gave to Isha, the woman. Remember, Adam named her Hava, translated Eve, after they committed the act of rebellion, declaration of independence from the government of the kingdom of heaven government, and they were cut off from the source culture that heaven was providing for them to continue to develop and other human beings in the earth based on the image and likeness of the Father, the Creator. So Adam committed high treason because he was given the command first. In this aspect, first or source. Adam is the father of all human beings, including Masa Neged, the natural father. The Father went into his physical body, pulled out a piece, and made another body, and put a spirit and soul in that body, and called her Masa Neged, Isha, what has come from the fire that I created man from. That's how that goes. So it's not that man is more than woman or woman is more than man. He gave the source, the Father, everything come from the source, gave him what to do and how to do, and he didn't do that. Okay, so when he did that, he committed high treason, which is a breaching and a breaking of a national law. He broke and violated the Constitution. So he failed. Satan, the old serpent, called the devil and Satan. Lucifer, that fallen cherub, came down and began to talk to him. And when he was talking to Adam and Masa Neged, they were on trial, and the Father was proving them out to see whether or not they would do the same thing that Yeshua did and what we need to do, only state that what was written in the constitution of their government back to that fallen cherub. If they had done that, we wouldn't have the mess we got right now. Okay, so let's get back in here. All right. So verse 2. And after having fasted 40 days and 40 nights, and number 40, it comes from the Hebrew Aleph Bet Mem, and it means the life-giving spirit, and 40 also means transition. He was hungry. And the trier, here come the trier, here come this other lawyer who's representing darkness, rebellion, chaos, lawlessness, immorality, murder. All of this stuff was what was in this fallen cherub along with these other angels. This is the culture that they were grooming, that they had failed into when they committed the first act of declaration of independence from the government of the kingdom. Now here we go. So here's a trial. You go to court, you get a lawyer because you don't know the law. And then you have a opposing lawyer, and then you get the trial, it's tried. So this is what's going on. You got these two lawyers who know the law, and you got someone on trial. So, and the trial came to him, and this is what he said to him. If you are Ben Elohim, the son of Elohim, command that these stones become bread. Now watch this. But he, Yeshua, answering and said, I'm Elohim, and I got a big church, and and I do a lot of evangelistic work, and I won 1,000 souls today. So, and he didn't start the singing, and he didn't start the A, B, C, D, all. He didn't do any of that. He didn't. Well, I declare today that I don't have to talk to you, Satan, and I'm here to do a work, and I'm on a mission from God, and I don't have to speak to you. Therefore, leave my presence. He didn't do any of that. What did Yeshua do? He brought out his affidavit. What did he do? Affidavit is what? Voluntary statement of facts of truth. It's a statement validating truth, stating that this is true. He said, it has been, not going to be, it has been written. You see that? In the Constitution. He brought his affidavit based on the Constitution. Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of Yahweh. You see that? Look at Matthew. We still here called Matthew 4:7. Yeshua said to him, again, he's on trial. Now, when he speak, what is he speaking? It has also been written, you shall not try Yahweh, your Elohim, your sovereign ruler. You see, he's talking to this joker based on the Constitution, and he is presenting his written proof. He went to the same scripture that he wrote for us. The Constitution brought out that affidavit. Hey, here it is. This is proof of what the courts in heaven is going to rule on. These are the laws. This is proof of the laws right here. And this is how he defeated him. Let's look at it again. Look at Matthew verse 10. Then Yeshua said to him, go, Satan, for it has been written, you shall worship Yahweh, your Elohim, and him alone shall you serve. All right, and we see this. This is how he defeated him. He defeated the enemy. He defeated the old serpent by stating what was written in the Constitution. This is what he did. He represented us, and you can say he represented himself as being the last Adam, the last representative of Elohim in the earth for mankind, the one who would get everything straightened out, the one who went to court on our behalf. So he was standing as our advocate, but in the same time, he was 100% man and 100% Elohim, 100% sovereign ruler. But he laid all of those rights and privileges down and operated and functioned as a man in the earth, showing us exactly how you defeat the enemy on every area. The lust of the eye, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life were the three areas that the first Adam was defeated in. These are the three areas that the enemy came to the last Adam in, and this time the enemy was defeated. The lawyer lost the case. Heaven had to rule on Yeshua, the last Adam, behalf and give him proper judgment. And when he ruled on his behalf, guess what? He ruled on our behalf because he came to represent us. Okay? So I want to show you that in order to defeat the enemy, in any time he come in any way, shape, or form or fashion, you don't talk to God to do that. You have to petition the government of the kingdom. The kingdom government, who we have legal rights to petition. That's how we get victory over every circumstance, situation, opposition. This is how we do it, petitioning our government in prayer. Now, the affidavit also serves as a witness. Now, let's look at this. Serves as a witness. The Constitution is a witness. The one we have, the scriptures that we have, is a witness or testify what's in heaven. It's based, the Constitution we have in earth is based on the same one that's in heaven that was issued out to govern the earth and for us to live by. So let's look at this. The witness or testimony of Elohim is always greater. Romans 3:4. Now let's use this for instance. Okay, let's say you get a report you go to the doctors, pay a doctor visit, go in there and do your thing and stuff like that, and they give you a bad report. They give you something saying opposite of what the Constitution say relative to our physical health or your mental health or something else. You get a report. It's written, or let's say you end up in court. A whole lot of innocent people are locked up because that's the evilness of this legal system. But let's say you go and they give you unfair judgment, or you on your way down there, or you get notified and it's based on a lie. It's not true, anything like that. So what you gonna do? Well, our witness, the affidavit that they're presenting is based on lies. The affidavit that we present is based on what? Facts. Facts, what's believed to be true. And we believe that the word is true, is based on our Constitution. So this is what happened. I use this. I've used it several times. Now let's look at this verse and see what it said. And you can read verse 2 for yourself. It says, not at all, verse 4, let Elohim be true and every human being a liar. Watch this. If you got a report of cancer in your body, no blood, high blood, low blood, no blood, iron blood, pink blood, red blood, whatever's going on, or something else is going on in your body, that doctor is telling you what the evidence that he is presenting based on his testing is telling you what he found. All right. So what we do, we go to the Constitution and say, we're going to let Elohim's word be true and every human being be a liar. As it is written, here we go again. We pull out our affidavit based on our Constitution. Here's my proof. This is what I believe to be truth. I hear you, Mr. Doctor. I appreciate you telling me what's going on so I can bring out my rights. I can petition my government based on the laws that govern my body and what Yeshua have already done to correct any deficiency that's in me. So he says here, as it is written, just like Yeshua did, as it is written, so that you may be proved right when you speak and prevail when you judge. See, we have to judge things, and, we have to consider things now. I'm not saying you're going to stay up late at night eating barbecue skins with hot sauce, dipping it in mayonnaise and mustard, and sprinkling hot pepper on it with some popcorn mixed in it, and eating this stuff at 11 o'clock at night with your Coca-Cola and your Sprite and then go to sleep. Yeah, you're going to be sick. You're going to destroy the health in your body. So the first petition you need to present before the Father is, Father, I'm petitioning you for my ignorance and my being just stupid and destroying this body you gave me. Let's just put it like it is now. All right. Okay, so there are physical laws that govern the body. Now let's say everything being, in place, that you are doing what you're supposed to do, you're exercising, you eating a proper diet, you get into the health and nutrition and things like that, and something show up. Let me put it like that, because a lot of stuff showing up is just due to the poisons and stuff we eating, which is killing us, but we like it and addicted to it. Can't nobody tell us nothing, especially young folk, because you look in the mirror today, you look the same. But one day, could I get an amen? One day, you're going to look in that mirror and you're going to see something cracking. You're going to see something dropping. You're going to look at that belly and you're going to see something different. And now you're running here and running there trying to get rid of something that took 20 years to put on. It don't work like that. Don't wait and let that happen. It said, as it is written, so you may be proved right when you speak and prevail when you judge. See, speak. Not talking to God. Speak, petition the government of heaven based on the constitutional rights that we have. That's what he's talking about. We're going to let the word be true in everything. The word said, by his stripes, the bruises that and the wounds that he took, then I am healed. You see, we can be healed many times. We need to go to the next step and receive wholeness in the body. The word also promised us wholeness in the body. You see it? All right. Now let's look at this verse right here, Yochanan. Look at Yochanan 5 and 9, talking about the witness. We just still dealing with the witness because we got to can I get a witness? All right. Let's look at Yochanan. You with me? All right. If we receive the witness of men, if you receive it, some of y'all quit cussing the doctor out and quit testifying. That doctor lied to me. He told me that there was in my body And I don't believe it. I believe something else. No, he just told you it's there. I mean, that's why the scripture said, call those things which be not as though they were. He didn't say call what was, what is as is not. That's there. He telling you, the machine is showing it to you. I mean, they gave you the account. They gave you the report. This is happening. He didn't say to do that. He said, if we receive the witness, okay, I got you. I see what you're saying. Thank you. He said, but the witness of Elohim is greater. For this is the witness of Elohim, which he has what? Testified of his son. Who was the son? The word. The witness of men. And you take the witness of Elohim is the word. What does the word say? And here we come to the first part, law. So you got law and procedure. His word is his law. The word of the king is law. So a lot of you all listen to me right now need to uproot that doctrine that's been put in you about the law have passed. That's why we can't get nothing done. The law is in place. Yeshua said, I didn't come to abolish, make void, get rid of the law. I came to establish the law and what the prophet said. You know, this is what I came to do. But the religious grace teaching and teachers want to just continue to do that and hold people in bondage, hold you back, restrict you from your rights, your privileges, you know, as a citizen of the kingdom of heaven, hold you back from petitioning, legal petitioning your government on behalf of what the Constitution have ruled as your benefit, your right, and your privilege. That's what we got to get away from and get to. We got to get to what I just said. And that is understanding that we are legal agents in the earth. We are ambassadors in the earth. We have been sent here, placed here by another country, and our other country protects us, provide for us, and we got to understand that once and for all. All right.